All right, so today, October 29th, Thursday, the end of week number 2. Shout out for that, huh? They're moving through this very nicely. And there again, I do have the speakers muted. And so if you need to get my attention or something's breaking up or not working right, please put it in the chat box and I will monitor that as well. So this morning, we're going to do it a little bit differently. Like I said, I have a meeting going on at the same time, and I'm going to structure the class today a little bit differently, trying to cooperate with my boss. I guess that's always a good thing, right? And then try to do my favorite thing, which is the class. So with that said, we're going to have a lecture, and I have a nice schedule written out here because I couldn't figure out how the heck to do that unless I write it down on paper. I'm going to talk just for about 15 minutes this morning, and then we're going to go, we'll have the lecture portion at 1:45 today. I have about, which is going to be, let's see, yes, that's correct, 1:45 to about 2:45. 20 slides to go through, so we'll see how that works out, you know, how I talk on and on. So we will get into that at 1:45. So I have it written down here. I'll try to remember to put it in the chat box as we go into lab time this morning, and so we'll be able to structure it a little bit differently. Before we get into that, I do have a pop quiz for you this morning, and I will bring up the directions on that. I forgot to load that in. Oh, hopefully that's not going to be too long to load in. Too many things going on at the same time here. So let me get to the directions on that, which I put in PowerPoint format. And let's see if I can load those in real quick. Hopefully this will not take too long, because what it does is it loads the process or converting, it says. So it's uploading and now it's converting. So it's only a couple slides, so it would take too long. All right, there we go, pretty quick. All right, so today we're going to have a pop quiz. I have the directions for you and the password and everything on the next slide. And I'll reiterate this in the slide coming up, but I just want to make sure I say it a couple times that you will not, you have a 1 hour to complete this, a 1 hour timetable to complete this. And when you do complete it, you will go into lab time. And then, like I said, I'll be back at 1:45 for the lecture portion. So when you complete the pop quiz, which I don't think it will take you an hour, I think there's 10 questions on there. You answer those, and then go in to start working on your assignments, and then I'll come back at 1:45 to complete that. I will try to monitor if there's any problems, technical problems with the quiz. And of course, if you're having problems with AutoCAD, when you start going into your lab time, you can always post those as well, and I'll try to go back here and monitor that as well. And I apologize for being torn in between. I've refused a lot of meetings this semester already, just for 2 weeks. Hey, I'm in class. You guys, like I said, my priority. They know that, and along with my office hours as well. So with that said, we'll go ahead and move into the pop quiz and go over the details on that. All right. So once you log in and start it, you have 1 hour to complete it. It will time out after 1 hour. All right. So don't forget that. Like I said, I think that's more than enough time for the 10 questions. So you log on to Blackboard, which you already are. Go to the test button on the left-hand side. After you hit that, you'll see pop quiz, and there's another maybe possibly issue if I have it released in time. So I think I had it released for 12:45, but as you can see, Moving a little bit ahead here on that. So let me go in there now. And it says not available. Let me see when it is available to you. Oh, there's a good button to push. Make available to students. And let me check time on it. Display after 1. So I'm going to change that to 12:30. That way, as soon as I do the update, which I can't do because she's in my way, the presenter, the vice president. So hopefully they're not doing this. All right. So I will update that in a second. So you'll go to the test button, pop quiz, which is labeled pop quiz 1029. The password is right here, all caps on LS. L is in, I don't know what the military word is for L. I think S is Sam, right? L is in like, S is in Sam, 2427, all run together, caps on the LS and no spaces. You'll see 10 questions, but you'll see one question at a time. You'll see one question at a time, 10 questions. Read each question carefully. It is open notes. You can use your notes. Open textbook. You can use your textbook, not open PowerPoints, not open CAD. No internet for searching. Don't try to search the answers. No texting between each other or a friend that may have taken this class before. No emailing. No open neighbor, and no calling. So as you can see, it's just the honor system here. We don't use, there is a proctorial software that we could use, but I don't use it because AutoCAD and proctorial mix very well. So I just depend on the honesty of students. No backtracking on the question. So once you answer it and hit save and move to the next question, you can't go back. Make sure you make your best guesstimate, estimate answer on that, and you can't go back. Again, 1 hour to complete it once you start. Click on the save before going to the next question, and click on submit before you exit the test quiz. Make sure you hit save each time. It does auto save, but I don't always trust Blackboard, and I do a save myself. And then the last one will be a save and submit. Make sure you hit that, and 200 points possible, and again, 1 hour to complete it. So I will open it up now to any questions. Let me go over to the chat box. Any questions on that? Give you guys a few seconds to process that on a Thursday morning. Okay, Iman, you said when. I'm not sure of the question. When what? When is the pop quiz? Yeah, it's going to be released in just a few minutes. Yes. Well, Iman, I don't have my speakers. I have to have them muted because I'm in a meeting. I said previous, I'm in a meeting, so I have the speakers muted. So you'll have to put, if I open the speakers up and I just hear the meeting going on, and I don't know what would happen if you guys tried to talk over that technology, what speakers would probably blow up during them. I'm on, yes, pop quiz is now. Yes, we're gonna, here are the directions. I'll leave the directions posted up there, and it will be available as soon as I hit submit on the updates here. Any other questions? Thanks, James, again for both Jameses. Thanks for jumping in there and helping me understand Iman's question. All right, anything else? All right, looks like everybody is pretty well settled in, and we got all the settings correct. And I'll go ahead and update this, and you can start the pop quiz there again. After the pop quiz, go into your lab time, and I will be back at 1:45 to start the lecture. 1:45 to 2:45 for the lecture is the plan. All right, and I'll monitor the chat box if there's any issues. So it shows now that pop quiz is available. If somebody could log into that and give me the thumbs up that you can get into it with the password. All right, James, thank you so much. So that should work for everybody. And there we go. So I need to go over this meeting and we'll go from there.